Hi guys, one more time today, same shirt, as you can tell. I'm going to be making elote, which is Mexican street corn, which is I'm going to grill my corn, then it gets some mayonnaise and some cheese and chili powder, and I don't remember everything. I've got it. I've got the menu, not menu, got the recipe, and I'll go through that with you. But right now, I'm going to make elote. Okay, so first thing about grilling corn is that you have to soak it and get it wet because you want it to steam and not just burn. So I've had these in some water. I've been rotating them every few minutes. And they're nice and soaked now. I've got the grill going. It's nice and hot, so these can go on. And we're going to grill them until they're pretty charred on every side. All right, just putting these on the grill. Okay, this will go for about 7 or 8 minutes on a side. And yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's about the color we want, but we want that all the way around. All right, so, oops, there we go. Now you can see it. All right, keep going. Okay, now I'm gonna make elote. So the first thing, I'm actually gonna make an elote salad. You know what? I'm gonna let these cool a little bit more. They're still hot. So it's the first thing this calls for, other than the corn, which, by the way, I took them out of their. Oh my gosh! I took them out of their sheaves and finished them on the stove to blacken them up a little bit, so we get that nice charred taste. All right, this is cojita cheese, and this normally gets crumbled on top of your elote if you're actually eating it as street corn on the cob, but for our purposes we want it crumbled, kind of like feta cheese. And it says we're going to make a half a batch. This says 2 ounces. I'm not sure how much that is. I'm going to put in a fair amount. Let's see. It smells like feta, actually. It says that you could substitute feta cheese. It's really crumbly, as you can see. It smells a lot like feta. Tastes like feta? It's a salty cheese. So, yeah, it's kind of a feta slash... I think that that's actually going to be about good. Feta slash Parmesan almost. Okay, so then it calls for, let's get rid of this. I'll put the cheese away later. It calls for a half cup, it's a quarter cup to us, of green onion. So, I happen to have a little bit here. It's actually already cleaned. Leftover from last week. It's in pretty good shape, so might as well use it. Start with this. Like I said, it called for half a cup. We've got half the amount of corn, so a quarter cup-ish. I think we're a little shy still. Another one here. Take that whole thing off. All right, I'm gonna wash this. I took that ugly leaf off, and you can see this was lovely. Nothing wrong with this, so we'll add this. I have to give a shout out to my nephew and niece, Cameron and Ariana. I don't know if you're going to watch this, but the first time I ever had elote was when we came to visit you guys when the first baby was just born. Yeah, I guess he wasn't quite just born. He was 6 months old, now that I think about it. All right, green onion. Next up, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, minced. Wet my knife. Move the cheese. All right, I'm moving this corn here in a second too. Okay. Not gonna break those apart. Just gonna smash them as is. Fine. You gonna be like that? Fine. Okay, there we go. 2 cloves of garlic. Ooh, that was close. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Garlic. Fresh garlic. Next. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. But again, I'm making a half batch, so I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Approximately. Okay. Now what? Tablespoon of lime juice. I know at this point I should only add a half a teaspoon, but I'm going to add a whole teaspoon here because this is refrigerated lime juice, which is not as potent as fresh. Okay, let's see. Corn, not in yet. Salt, I haven't added yet. Cotija cheese, got it. Scallions, got it. Cilantro. Okay. Give your cilantro a rinse. Always rinse your cilantro. It grows in sandy soil, and you do not want sand in your elote. So don't do it. Or do it, as the case may be. Rinse it. Okay. Cilantro. Cilantro sticks to everything, so you gotta rinse your hands in between. All right. Got the cilantro. I do not have a jalapeno pepper, so I'm not adding that. That's okay. Don't need this hot. Garlic got it. Mayonnaise got it. Lime juice got it. Chili powder I'm going to need. But that's going to be to flavor it at the end. So I just need the corn now. All right. And all you have to do here, you just cut down the sides. And all that lovely corn becomes available for your recipe. There's our corn. All right. We're definitely going to need some salt, so let's go ahead and add some to... you know what? That cojita is pretty salty. I'm not going to salt it to start. I am going to hit it with some chili powder. And let's mix it up. Feels a little dry, so I think it needs more mayonnaise. Oh, I am being messy over here. Normally, I like to just take things out as I need them and put them away, but this videoing what I'm cooking, it's a lot easier if I take everything out up front. All right, let's give this a taste. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't put any salt in there because okay, I'm gonna put a little bit because it really doesn't need much. I'm gonna add more lime juice. It definitely needs more lime juice. And a little bit more chili powder. Taste your food, people. You have no idea if it's going to be good or not if you don't taste it. You got to taste it to know if there's enough salt or other seasonings. Okay, now let's give this a try. That is good. But you know what? It still needs some salt. Now I'll tell you why. The flavor of the cotija cheese comes through at the end of the bite. So it tastes not seasoned enough up front and great on the back end. So I added a little bit more salt so that that the seasoning is a little bit more consistent through the taste. All right. All right. That's good. I'm going to stop there. All right. So there you go. Elote salad, which is Mexican street corn salad. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to put it in a different bowl, though.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Subscribe to Sandi Cooks so you don't miss new recipes.